Oh, I didn't see you there. While I have you here, I'm gonna go over all my Star Wars merch that I own, and not including wardrobe because I have too much Star Wars clothing, and we will be here for Lord knows how long. But let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna point out is this mug. So I have a few Star Wars mugs, but this one I use. I decided to start using. But it's the Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. So you have this side, and then get ready. The back side. Love it. It's super cute. It's like a soft metal. The other mug that I have is a Darth Vader, like his helmet. I have that as a mug, which I do have it away. I have a lot of different mugs too that are just all like Disney related. So I do have some Star Wars mugs. I don't have a lot of them. I do want to get more into them and kind of like start on a collection, but I just have the 3 of these. First one I got was this one, Queen's Hope. So cute. It's hardcover, but the back, look how gorgeous this back is. Oh my god. And then inside, it's actually signed by the author herself. The next I have on that series is Queen Shadow, which is just paperback, but it's very good material. I like it. The next book I have is Ahsoka. I mean, come on. My favorite character of all time? Ahsoka. I like a lot of Star Wars characters, but like, honestly, her and the Star Wars Rebels, like, hard. The next thing I'm going to show you, I have these 2 Magicbands. So this was my first one, it's Darth Vader. This was, I think they had this and another one that was like Star Wars, but I really wanted this one. And it has his name on the side and the Death Star. And yeah, this was my first baby. I love her. Then of course I wear this all the time because it has all the Star Wars baddie girlies. Like, are you kidding me? And it's also really cute. I like her. But I don't know if this counts, but it is a Kylo and Rey bookmark. I think I went through a Kylo phase and Rey. Like, I just, you know, I think we all went through it. Let's be honest. We can literally have a good talk of us obsessing over them. Next things I'm going to show you is my plushies. So I have a few Star Wars plushies. I don't have a lot. It's because I'm kind of picky with them, but I have this style of plushies. So this is Yoda. I don't know if Yoda was my first one. It was either Yoda and Chewbacca, but I don't remember. But Yoda, so cute. They're soft, and I like this style. I don't know when they started doing like this style of plushies, but I like them. Then I have Chewbacca right here. His eyes are kind of hidden with all my hair, but it's less scary. And he has a little pouch you can put stuff in, but I'm not, just for detail. The next one I have is the Ewok, which is my recent one. So cute. I was hoping that they would come out with more Star Wars plushies, but they haven't. Maybe for May the 4th they would drop more, but I won't even be able to get it unless they drop it online, because then I will get it. I really wanted this one. Me and my sister actually have matching, but it's Grogu, but it's the weighted plushie, so he weighs a lot. And yeah, I'm really picky with the Grogu plushies because some of them are kind of like creepy looking in my opinion, but I love this one a lot. It's cute. It's good for weighted, just really comfort, and you know, I love him a lot. That's my son. Grogu is my son. Continuing with the plushies, I have the Ahsoka Noemo, which I don't know if they still have her in the park, but I know they have her online. I got her, well, my mom got her for me, and this add-on outfit. She has a like this, not the shoes and stuff. I love her. The other Noemo I really want is the Yoda Noemo. You can't find it anywhere. I think I'm gonna have to buy like off of like other people selling it, because I was really hoping that Noemos would come back and be a big thing, because you know, everyone had them on their shoulders, on their bags and stuff like that. You're telling me that popularity didn't get them more? Like, I wanted that, and I wanted more characters too. Like, imagine little Anakin. Continuing on the plushies, I have a Porg, which these came in the mystery ones. Which the last ones I saw, they had like, it was like Kylo Ray. I don't know who else was in it. The next one I have is Hondo, which he is really cute like this. The next items, I'm going to show you my Funko Pop collection. I don't have a lot of Star Wars ones, just because I have very little space. I'm in a small apartment, so I know that eventually I would want to get more, because I really want to add on to my collection. So the first two that I got these as gifts, I believe, and it is Rey and Kylo, and this Kylo actually lights up, I believe. Yeah, lights and sounds, which I don't know if it still works. It's been a good minute. But the second one on the series was Darth Vader, but I didn't get him. Or I swear I remember these being gifted to me. So yeah. And then Rey, of course. There's a lot of other characters in the series, which I'm sure you could still buy. But these were my first two. I definitely think it was Ahsoka. Ahsoka was my second. There's other characters on this set that I really want to. Of course, this is from the Mandalorian series. But she's so cute. I do want like the Clone Wars ones, which they're probably more expensive, but I am willing to cough up the money, you know. The next one I have is Jar Jar Binks. I love Jar Jar Binks, and I kind of wish that they had more merch of him. He's very little, and I guess because of the recent, well, the last movie that they filmed, of course, that gained a lot of popularity. At the same time, like, I love the OGs, like, I really do. Like, the next two Funko Pops that I have, they're from the same series. So of course I have Princess Leia and Darth Vader, which is just these. These came out like a while ago, which I want the rest of them because I want Luke. I like these a lot. They're so cute. I love Princess Leia. I love Princess Leia. The next two I have, why is he kind of... So I have Darth Maul. Then the next one I have is Padme Amidala. When they announced this in the thing, I pre-ordered this so fast. I'm like, I'm not playing. I'm not missing this out. So she is a unique one. There's no other one in this series. Next one that I have is another Kylo. I got this as a gift from my niece, and it's also part of like a unique, like there's no extra series, so it's just him. And then my last one that I just got recently, they were doing a flash sale, and I kind of want this whole series, so I thought I would start with her. They have Sabine. I love Sabine. You're gonna see why I love her so much, but I just love her a lot. And as I said before, Star Wars Rebels was my first Star Wars TV show for me to watch that kind of gravitated me towards Star Wars. Mind you, I've never watched any other show, none of the movies, but Star Wars Rebels is what I grew up with as a kid, so it kind of really made me, you know, dive into the crazy. And actually, fun fact, I didn't get into Star Wars, so I got older, and a lot of my family members when I was younger like obsessed, and I'm like, I'm a Harry Potter girl. That's what I grew up with. Like, I grew up with Harry Potter. That was my childhood. And then when I got older, I was like, okay, I'm gonna see what all the hype is with Star Wars and why people love it so much. And that was one of the biggest regrets of my entire life, because now we're here. The next I have is, I had another one, I don't know where it's at, but it's just It's just a ornament, you know, with the droids. It's really heavy. I kind of don't use it as an ornament. It's more of like decoration. But I thought this was so cute. Then the next ones I have are the FigPins. These are really, I don't know if they still sell these. Someone needs to tell me because I literally been trying to look for more, but they're all limited release. This is what they all say. But I got these. I saw Anakin first, and then when I started walking more in, it's all so good. I'm like, oh my god. I was like, can I have those please? Because they're behind the register. But I love these so much. Like, are you kidding me? Go more, sis. And then the other one I have is R2-D2 and Grogu. It's so cute. I love it. I love it a lot. And then the other ones don't have the thing, but you take it out. It pops out. The next two I had, my mom actually got this from me the other day. She's like, you want them? I'm like, yeah. It is the Ahsoka toy figure. And then I have the Mandalorian. But those two were on sale, so my mom got those for me. The next set of merch I'm going to go over is my Star Wars Disney ears. Some of them are from the park, some of them are not from the park. So I'm going to start with my first ever pair. So it is these light up ears. I can't find these anymore. But look at the detail. Hold on, I'm going to put it on. Light! I got these when we went to go see the Fantasmic show in Hollywood. They had these to buy, and they had the other Mickey ones, which my sister actually has. So I got these, and I love them so much. I haven't worn these in the park yet. Like always do, look, they're very heavy. So the next ears that I've got, I actually got from a ears creator on Etsy, Leanna's Dazzling Designs. These were the first ones I've ever gotten. And these are, of course, Padme ears, her picnic outfit inspired. I fought for my life 2 times trying to get these. First time I tried getting these, they sold out. The second time they sold out, and the third time is the charm because I grabbed these while I was on my trip in Mexico. I remember I was like, oh my god, and I finally got through. And they're beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful, and you can take these off the ribbons. What I like about these ears is that the headband is not tight. It's not tight, like it's perfect. Like I can go like hours and hours without like the headache. I do want to buy more. I know she has Sabine Wren, Hera of Anakin ears, so I thought that I would eventually get those, and I probably will drop money, but I'm gonna put a link down below of her shop. You can go and check out the different ears she has. She doesn't only do Star Wars, she's different other characters, and go follow her on Instagram. She does do her updates there. These are the Queen Amidala ears that they dropped during the previous anniversary, well, the 20th episode 1 anniversary, so Phantom Menace. I brought them really fast, and they did sell out. They're comfy. I wore these on my cruise, which I'm gonna put a picture here. And this piece hasn't come off yet. Like Disney's ears have a habit of like sewing them in, which I hate it because like in my other ears it's already coming off. For some of them I'm like, okay, is there another way? The next ears I have is the Ahsoka ones, which I'm literally gonna talk about, but this part came out and I don't know how to sew this back in, so it's just fit like that, and it's not that noticeable because like when you put them on you can't even see them. But of course, this is from the I Am No Jedi line. This was by Ashley X9, who is actually Ahsoka's voice actress, who plays Ahsoka. They're cute. I just don't like that they, you see what I mean? Like this piece, like, kind of annoying. And I feel like there's just too much going on. And like it's too close to someone's head, so of course eventually it's gonna pop out. I don't know if anyone's had this experience of it popping out, please let me know. And did you do anything to solve it? Because I was thinking of putting hot glue, but I'm like, if I ruin it I wouldn't be upset because I didn't buy these for me. My sister brought these for me. These are also by Ashley X9. These I like because they're very pop. These are already bending this part. It says on the back, I am one with the Force and the Force is with me. Look how cool those are. Because they're very different. They're all very different, very unique in their different ways. One's more pop orange, right? Or Ahsoka's orange. This one's more of like a darker orange. The next ones I have is Darth Vader. So this is the one with the veil. I know there's two other ones with his helmet like on each side that just came out, and then there's the other one which is like the ears and like the stormtroopers and him. I really like this one because you can do a lot like design. I know people who've taken out the veil. I don't think I want to do that. I don't trust myself enough. Next ones I have is, you probably see me wear, is the Princess Leia ears. They don't have these anymore. And I wonder why, but her buns, and then her bow, of course, and then her belt. Which I actually do have her belt. They're really comfy. I didn't have a headache at all when I wore these. They're not too tight. I feel like the older ones, when I started buying ears, they were tight here, like a lot. And then my last ones I got from a creator. I remember the name of the Etsy shop, but I'm gonna put it down below, find it. But these are the 3D, so you can just take them off. So, and then I could put them back on. Pretty cool. And it's Chopper. I love Chopper. If I had to pick any droid, I know you guys probably like, oh my god, don't say it. I would pick Chopper. Are you kidding me? These are really comfortable. Very comfortable. I eventually was kind of scared these would come out, but no, really cute, and I love Chopper, and you'll see why I love Chopper. So the next merch I got, so this was my first ever droid, okay? My first ever droid. I wanted purple, I wanted pink, I wanted girly. Because I was like, I love BB-8, I really do, but at the same time I wanted to make my own, so it was tied between those two. And you know what, I made her, and I called her BB-13. These weigh more than the other one. She's out for decoration. I don't really use them. I do take out the battery. It's just a little reminder, if you get any Star Wars merch that's like electronic, like you have to put batteries in it, the batteries that are already in there, take them out. Take them out, because they will destroy your stuff. And I'm not saying that my stuff are destroyed, but the batteries that Disney uses, I hate them so much. I don't know what brand it is or what, but they suck. I had to say what I said. So buy better batteries or something like that. But this is BB-13, and I love her, and she'll always be my first droid, and I'm happy that I have her. And the droids actually scare my cat, so I don't turn them on. I am not a menace. The next droid I have was the second one that I got. It is R2-D2. For a while, he wasn't working. I was trying to figure out why, but I finally figured out. But he's so cute. I love R2-D2. Second favorite, of course. Don't tell Job. If I had to get to another droid, it would be BD1. I haven't seen BD1 in the parks at all. I don't know if Disney Store has him, but I want him a lot. And of course, I want C-3PO. Eventually I will get C-3PO. But I do really want the Lego version of C-3PO. Have you guys seen that? It's very expensive, but I want to do it. I would do it. And of course, with any droid, it comes with the remote, right? Which, fun fact, you can have one remote and connect to all of them. My next droid, my favorite droid, you have, if you can guess it. Just guess it. Because I brought him so fast. I was telling my mom, I was like, I want him. And it's Chopper. Chopper. It's my boy. My boy. My boy. The details absolutely insane. Like, oh, this also comes out too. See? It's Chopper. I love Chopper. And he has his own remote, which is unique to him, of course. And then you have, if you know, you know. I'm like a little kid. You're probably like, you're a grown adult. What are you doing? Let me like my things, please. Let me enjoy my life. Next item pertaining to Star Wars Rebels is Sabine Wren's helmet, which, put this down. The thing came out, but the light turns on. It's actually freaking cool. It comes with its cover, but I want it to be stupid. Just put her on. Well, I'll put her on for you. Look how cool. Yep. You put this up. Down. it's really spacious in here anyway. It does come with the straps to kind of adjust the size of your head. But I actually got this for Christmas from my sister. I love seeing, what was I saying earlier? I feel like I'm repeating myself. You're like, we get it. You like Star Wars Rebels, and I do. Okay. I love this helmet. I do want to get more. I think eventually when I move out, I'll do a collection because I really don't have room for these. They're huge. Like, they're huge. They like. Next one I have is actually Captain Rex's Lego. I spent like a couple hours making him, but I love Captain Rex a lot, and the detail in this is absolutely insane. And then of course, you know what this is. You already know what this is. But I really wanted this so badly, and I don't have any of the kyber crystals, which I'm gonna get eventually. But this was also on sale, so I thought that, you know, yeah. Okay, the next set of merch I'm gonna show you are my lightsabers. I do not have a lot of them. I don't have the space for that either. But this is the first one I have, which is just Rey's. Not really Rey's. We know whose lightsaber this really is. But she, if you hit, yeah, make this noise. This is the lighter ones. These are like the toy ones, which I don't really consider them toy because they weigh a lot. Then the next ones I have are Ahsoka ones. They're like so lit. Yeah. So these are her legacy lightsabers. So like the hard Clone War ones, which I have the Clone War ones. The expensive ones. These were on sale actually. Like on sale. Yeah. These are very light. If you want to do like a Star Wars like Ahsoka look, these would be fire as hell. They're pretty like, you know? Then the next ones I have, they are the 26-inch blades. So those but the official lightsabers, I'm gonna call them official, but this is Darth Maul's. It's really cool. This was on sale at the Disney outlet. This one, which I found out because it's only one side, right? I found out that if you get his other one, you can kind of combine them and then do his double lightsaber, which I thought was so lit. I'm gonna put batteries in this real quick, and then yeah, I'll show you. So if you just open this is the battery. Feels good. Feels good, doesn't it? Like, just weigh. These weigh. These weigh a lot. Like compared to this, that's plastic. This is like, I don't know what metal they use or whatever. These weigh. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that. You can literally see the freaking kyber crystal in the middle. Can you take it out? It makes a little noise. Last piece of Star Wars merch for you guys. Which I actually saved up a lot of my money to get these. And these are Ahsoka Tano's Clone War lightsabers. So they're beautiful. I would never ever take these out of their case. Unless I have them both secured safely. But they're very, very heavy. Very heavy. These are my first lightsabers because I saved up my money for it. These were like maybe $300. They're very expensive. But if you have the money and you know that you really want it and you need it in your collection, then I say go get it, because yeah, I think they do still sell it. I know that they started selling her legacy ones a while back, but I those are very expensive too, and I know, but eventually I would get them. Which is really cool. These change color. Like, are you kidding me? And they'll turn back after a while. And then if you hold it again, it turns back. Blue. Insane. Insane. Like, by far one of my favorites. Sorry. Oh my god. By far one of my favorite lightsabers to own. Actually, like. But that is all. Eventually I will do more another update of more stuff that I've gotten. If you guys want to do a wardrobe check of my Star Wars stuff, I will do that. Just let me know and I will definitely do that. And as I'll be posting these in May, may the force be with you. Bye!